Hi, my name is Rob and I'm the founder of Soluency. I'm here to tell you that if you're looking to start a digital agency, we can help you. For just $12.50, we'll build you a website for your agency. And with our marketing plan, we'll show you how to get clients. You don't have to worry about web development, mobile apps, SEO, or marketing because we'll take care of all that for you. We know what it's like to want to make money. You're tired of get-rich-quick schemes that don't work. You want to start an agency, but you don't know how. 50% of small businesses fail within 5 years, but we're here to help you succeed. We offer a done-for-you service so you can focus on what you're good at. Stop wasting time and money on things that don't work. Start your digital agency today with Soluency. What are the biggest challenges you faced when starting your agency?
So the biggest challenges that I faced when starting mine was definitely building that client pipeline. So really kind of got started. I was lucky enough to land a client that really could float me. So I had the money and the time to kind of get moving forward, actually get it off the ground, but definitely figuring out how to price my services, how to manage my time. These things were struggles that took me, I don't know, 3-4 years to truly figure out. It was a constant kind of just learning process that was a huge challenge.
How did you come up with the idea to start an agency?
So I was living in San Francisco. I'd moved out there because the guy that was really my mentor who got me into digital marketing, we were working on a startup out there. Unfortunately, the startup failed, as many startups do, but it was a big learning experience. And in that time, things were getting really tough, especially financially. So I felt this idea that I had learned enough working with him that I could be proactive and take things on my own and start my own agency and basically start working my own accounts, finding my own clients, and it was kind of one of those things where the necessity breeds invention, and that was it. So I felt it was the right time, and I made the leap.
What do you think is the key to success for a digital agency?
For me, I'm always going to say that if you really want to be successful, you really should have a passion for it. Especially these days, there's a lot of people that are, saying that they know digital marketing and putting themselves out there, but there's not a lot of people that really do understand it. So, the person that's driving that ship should have a really good understanding, should be passionate in the way that they are actually following what's happening. Digital marketing is changing all the time. So, what's really going to do the best for your clients is always, you need to be on the cutting edge. So you need to be tapped in on that. I think without that, you're going to fall behind way too quickly. And you're going to put your clients in a bad spot. And they're paying you and putting that trust in you. You should be, what are we doing? How can we be better? I think that's what it takes.
What would you say is your agency's greatest accomplishment?
Really? So for me, it was that I had built it to a spot where it gave me a living income that was able to support myself, my ex-wife at the time. We were able to buy a house. It gave me freedom. And to me, that was huge. It helped me find confidence in myself that I didn't have. I went through college and I did finance as a major. And so, all the things that led me to starting the agency were things that I had to kind of figure out on my own. And so to get to that point and then know that I could have that agency running and I could do it on my own, that was huge. That's a big thing. It's a type of experience that really it changes you. And that to me, I think, was the biggest accomplishment.
Would you recommend starting a digital agency to other entrepreneurs?
To specific entrepreneurs, yes. With the caveat that, it's a lot, it's a lot of time. So, the thing is, if you're passionate about it and you feel you're in a spot where, so again, going back to some of the things I was saying before, I felt I had gotten to a spot, I was working with someone where, there were things that were outside of my control that I felt was limiting me, and that to me was kind of where I felt that turning point. I was ready to take that leap. I think if you're thinking about it casually, I would say consider it carefully because it's tough. There's a lot of good digital marketers out there and there's a lot of people that are hustling out there. So, if you're ready to, work hard, you're passionate about it, then I say go for it because there's never a better time to start an agency than now.
So you didn't have the luxury of any help when you started your digital agency. What are your thoughts on Soluency's reseller program?
So, it is one of those situations where I wish I had known about something like this. When I started mine, I think it was like 2014, and I wasn't specifically, maybe it was something where there was some option like this, but it definitely wasn't something that came across my view and anything I was looking at, because I was doing a ton of research on all sorts of ways, like how to price your services, how to manage people remotely, all these different things, and never came across something like this. And I tell you, it would have basically, I think, gotten me 3 years in maybe less than a year. I mean, all these things I talked about, all those challenges would have been serviced by working with you guys. So I think it's a game changer. It's well worth it, and I wish I had known about that when I was starting.
If you're interested in starting a digital agency, we'd love to hear from you. Our team of experts can help get your business off the ground and running with all the services and support you need to be successful. Get in touch today for more information on how we can help.